Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube. I'm Bella. I'm repping Mindset today and I'm filming with Micah. I'm gonna take you guys through one of my leg days and I'm really excited. I can't believe this is my first YouTube video. I've been talking about this for what feels like forever and I finally ripped the band-aid and here we are. We are in the beginning stages of my prep. I'm about 12 weeks out right now, so I'm gonna walk you through a typical leg day. I'm a wellness competitor, so leg day, best day. Let's get it. This prep specifically, I'm focusing a lot on recovery because, you know, the more preps you do, the more things you learn about yourself and you kind of start to understand where you may have fallen short. And for me, I definitely fell short on recovery last prep, and as a natural athlete, it's very important for me to focus on recovery. So I've been trying different things. I've been doing a lot of like heat therapy as well as ice therapy, and the compression boots have been a game changer. And I think I've just been forcing myself to rest and relax. I'm the type of person that likes to just be like go, 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 go. And right now I'm prepping in the middle of also wedding planning. So just having that added stress on top of everything, it is so adamant for me to just chill out. Like Keith, my coach, my last check-in, he was like, hey, I just need you to like chill out and relax, please. Anytime I'm stressed and I'm not focusing on recovery that week, you can see it in my check-ins. It's obvious, like I'm inflamed, I don't look my best. So this prep is all about recovery. How do I feel? Well, I feel a lot better than I did last week. I was sick. No, let me rephrase that. I was sick with the plague for like 2 weeks on my deathbed. Being sick in prep is never fun, but unfortunately I had to take some time off just to recover, and I think I learned a lot through that experience actually, because I was trying to get back in the gym as quickly as possible. And sometimes, you guys, it's just about slowing down and giving your body what it needs so you can come back so much stronger. So this weekend I'm feeling so much better. I can breathe out of both nostrils. So I'm just excited to get back to what I love doing and destroying my legs. We are hitting legs 2 times a week, and you would think that that would make life easier, but you know, you just have more time to recover in between, and then you end up getting back in the gym and hitting them harder anyways. So I'm just as sore as I was before hitting them 3 times a week. Fun time. Okay, so we're gonna start with, what are we starting with? Abduction. Let's go. So both leg days have glutes incorporated in them. This one is a lot more hamstring focused, but I'm gonna sprinkle some quads in there too. Just for funsies. But Keith likes to incorporate a lot of static holds. So, you know, hold at the top of the rep. Just really focus on time under tension. I'm gonna do some glute medius kickbacks, one of my favorites. This was something that was recently added into my protocol because we're really trying to beat up these glutes. Just wellness things. Same thing with this. I feel like I really found success in my glute kickbacks when I lowered the weight down and I just connected with that muscle. It's tough to do, but I'm telling you, majority of the time, if you're not feeling the movement, it's because the weight is too heavy. So try putting the weight down. Trust me. Thank me later. I just realized that I messed up because I did not eat my pre-workout apples. I'm supposed to eat 4 ounces of apple or banana before my workout, so let's make sure we get that done. Check all your boxes. Something that I like to remember is that kickbacks are gonna look different for everybody. Like, my kickback form might look completely different from your kickback form, and that's fine. It's all about what feels good for your body and what allows you to connect with that muscle best. So don't feel like you have to do your kickback the same way I do my kickback. It's very dependent on you and your body and how it feels. Honestly, you guys, wellness chose me. I'll be honest with you. That's what ends up happening majority of the time when you're looking into divisions. Step number 1, if you don't know which division you want to get into, get a coach, get a good coach, do your research, take your time. It's very important, but I've always had big legs. When I was younger, I, for some reason, did not like my legs. I was very insecure about them. I always wanted Barbie doll legs. And I grew up, I got in the gym, and then I realized that my legs are literally my superpower. And I got into the sport, and now I'm so grateful for my leg genetics. So it's just funny how tables turn that way and perspective can shift. But yeah, wellness chose me. I'm definitely lower body dominant by nature. It takes a lot for me to put on size on my upper body. My legs, especially when it comes to my quads, like I don't have to be eating much or doing much of anything for my legs to grow. They just grow. Thank God. That's rare. So wellness chose me, and I'm so happy about that because, of course, like, I guess if I wanted to, I can move into a different division, but that would take a lot. That would take time and years. And with wellness, it's obviously a lot of lower body training, and you have to think about what you like training, like what you enjoy doing in the gym, what makes you happy. And for me, leg day is my favorite day. So it's my favorite type of training, and so I wouldn't have it any other way. I am wellness all the way. So being type A, I'm really big on organizational tools. Like my Google Calendar is my Lord and Savior, literally. I would be nowhere without my Google Calendar. I put everything in there, including time to rest. I will literally block out time to do nothing. Like, do not schedule anything during this time. Turn your brain off, lay on the couch, do nothing. Only because prior to, if I didn't do that, I would feel guilty about sitting down or laying down, taking time to rest and relax, even consciously knowing that my body desperately needs it. So now I just pencil it in, and it makes me feel like it's a task, like it's something on my to-do list for that day. So I'm very big on checking things off, a mental to-do list that I constantly have in my brain. So when I have it in a calendar or I have it written down on a physical to-do list, it just makes me feel so accomplished knowing that I did that. Like, I laid on the couch for an hour. Yes. That's been a game changer for this prep. Absolutely. Especially tying into sleep. It was really, really tough for me to turn my brain off at night before bed. And I would just be wired. Like, I would just be up thinking about God knows what. So now, taking the time to let my brain relax and to not think about everything else that I have going on in life, it's been a game changer. Yeah, I feel a lot more relaxed now. I think my goal every time I'm in the gym is to improve. If I could improve on every movement in an ideal world, then that's what I would go for. But right now, in terms of prep, calories are still pretty high. I mean, when you're 12 weeks out, we're not at the stage of like depletion. I still have carbs in my diet. So right now, I'm just trying to make sure that I keep my muscle on, keep my strength for as long as possible. And with that, it's just about pushing weight and putting in that extra rep with any movement, but especially like my compound movements. I try to go as heavy as I can, obviously, while maintaining good form. Yeah.
Do you have any advice at this stage in your prep that you wish you could have gave to yourself last year?
So my last prep was my first prep with my new coach, Keith. This is now our second prep together. So I think anytime that you start with a new coach, there's a little bit of a lack of trust, because let's be honest, you know, it takes time for you to get to know your coach, but also for your coach to get to know you and your body. And so last prep, I was in prep for like 40 weeks, you guys. It was a long one. I had to lose a lot of weight, and it was rough. And so my last prep, I was constantly thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna get there. I hope I can trust this coach. Like, I hope I can trust Keith to get me there. There was a lack of confidence, I think, also in myself. And, you know, I got to a point where I was at a brand new low. Like, I had never been that lean before in my entire life. So it was all very new. And I think that stressed me out. So if I could go back and talk to myself last year, I would just be like, trust Keith, like trust your coach, but also trust in yourself. Like, you got this. You are checking off all your boxes on a daily basis. Why wouldn't you get there? And the whole point in having a coach is so you don't have to think. It's so you don't have to stress. But as athletes, you know, it's tough to avoid, especially when you're devoting like an entire almost year to a specific show. So I would just tell myself to chill out, which is, I feel like, what I'm still constantly telling myself, because I'm a very like type A, high-strung personality. So I will say though, this year I feel a lot more calm. I feel more chill. We reversed beautifully out of my last prep, and my starting point is like 20 pounds below my starting point last year. So that alone gives me so much confidence. So yeah, just relax, do what you need to be doing, and have full faith in your coach.